Welcome to another Love to RV Southwest Tour as we get ready to leave Cortez, Colorado and head to Durango. This was Westview RV Park we're leaving this day. Rated very high. Great park. Great dog park areas. Full hookups. Great rec rooms. The only thing this place didn't really have was a pool. As of September of 25, the rate was $73 a night. And definitely you can make this a home base for many adventures in the area. There's about 4 or 5 national parks you can run to. And we're heading on the little highway here. It's a travel day. It's 55 miles or so. Very nice, clear, no wind. As we head to the town of Cortez to head to Durango. This is heading out of Cortez. Way ahead of us there is a bike rider. So if you can, be courteous. Move over for the bike rider. And especially us going 55 miles an hour, so we moved over as best we can. There's no one beside us. And this guy's passing, but he is passing on the correct way, just 3-lane road at the time. But beautiful scenery drive to Durango. We are now in the town of Durango. Our campsite happens to be located north of Durango. And this is the highway that kind of goes right through Durango. Watch out for pedestrians. I stopped for this guy. That guy went by. The lights did flash, and of course they went red as I'm going through. Like, oh, whoops. But the pedestrian already went by. Just watch out for the pedestrians. There's our marker, our flag, our Fantasy RV Tour group. We're staying at the Alpen Rose RV Park. That whole area to the right is actually their dog run area. It was 2 acres, they said, for a dog run. And we checked in, met our trail master. Had to make this a little tight right turn, actually. Place had a little restaurant. As we entered, on the left-hand side, there was a garden, and they used a lot of their fresh produce there. And gravel sites, grass between the sites with a nice picnic table. It had a grill. And most of us were in these 2 rows. Again, this is from Fantasy RV Tours, Caravans and Rallies. This was the 34-day Western National Park tour. That's us. So next day, we get to do a part of our tour group from Durango. We met downtown Durango, and we got to take the train and a bus. Well, the bus ride was from Durango to the town of Silverton, Colorado. It was about a 3-hour drive on the bus with some construction and road, but the scenery is very beautiful. And this was just through the bus. And that's the town of Silverton. You do climb pretty high, up at 7,000. Well, you get up to like 9,000 feet. You drop down to 7. The town of Silverton. This is our bus. They'll get into the town. And of course, there's a lot of nostalgia, old buildings from 1912. A couple of us ate at this thing called the Shady Lady. It's still a restaurant and residence. Actually, the workers do still live there. This is the young ladies who are trying to get folks from the train to come on in and have some food. And we did. They dress up in their nostalgia outfits and stuff. Frito pie. The young ladies and us guys kind of like, woo. And they do stay in town. They do have, we asked where's all the workers stay, and they stay there mostly in town. Because it's a 3-hour drive from Durango. And these are just some areas downtown. I just saw this Porsche with the bikes on top, kind of looked interesting. One of the newer Toyota Land Cruisers. There's lots of trails to rails in this area. The downtown. Of course, touristy stuff, but a lot of good restaurants. And the trains. There's 8 trains that come in a daily, they said, at this time of year. Like where there it says at 9,318 feet. Of course, walking around, see this church. It has to be a Catholic church. And guess whose name's on it? St. Patrick. Catholic Church. The church was closed, so you could go in. And people do drive down Main Street. It's like a rainstorm. Go through. Nice big RV. Downtown. This is the Silverton, San Juan County Volunteer Fire Department. They had a bunch of old equipment, pictures, and things inside. No one was around to open it. They did have nice looking fire equipment inside their bays. And you know they get snow and the hydrants are that high. And they did have a museum downtown, the side streets. This was the train we ended up going back on, the train ride. And they do have multiple trains coming daily with, of course, full of tours and adventurers. We were inside one of these cars, all covered up. Welcome to Silverton, Colorado. But they also had the open air cars, so to speak. And on the way back, we did run into a couple of thunderstorms. So people in the open air cars turned into our cars just because they don't want to get wet. But hear that echo in the canyon. Well, next day happens to be September 11th. We end up driving back, Trina and I, and Doug, ended up driving back to Silverton this day, just to see what was open, see what was going on. And then, going down the street, the fire department did a good job. Look what they did. Aerial, with the flag. Give San Juan Silverton Volunteer Fire Department A+ for that. Great job. And there was this memorial park. So I mentioned go check out the cemetery. It's up on the hill. Well, I was taking a bunch of pictures of the tombstones and stuff. Some great sights. This actually had their pets and parents. But then once I was editing the pictures, I didn't realize this one said September 11th, 1884 he passed away. That was just kind of coincidental. I was like, wow. And they have a beautiful view of the town. Silverton, Colorado. I have no idea what they had a old-fashioned telephone booth up there, and that is a big campfire pit. And over there you can't see too well, but it is Mr. Moose with a rack. Everyone was stopped along the roadway like, what is that? Oh, there's not the greatest picture, but that is Mr. Moose. And then on the side of the road also was this hot springs area, if you want to call it that. But again, thank you for watching these videos. More videos to come in the future. So again, love and hug each other. Subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks.